This beach is called Haad Chao Pao, and this is one of these perfect examples of small beaches that you will find everywhere along the west coast. A good morning and a good morning it is. It's 6:30. We are on Thong Nai Pan Noi, and this is on the northeastern part of Koh Phangan, and today I'm going to show you all the beaches of Koh Phangan. Well, not all the beaches, but all the main beaches. We are going on our motorcycle. Let's start with this amazing sunrise. This is one of the more beautiful beaches that I know here in Thailand. It's always funny, people always know where the beautiful beaches are, and I'm pretty sure nobody saw them all. This is quite a secluded beach, so we need to take our motorcycle and go to the other side of the island, where we will start at Haad Rin, and from Haad Rin we're gonna make our way up north through the west coast. This is the resort where we're staying. The breakfast is ready, but we're gonna skip breakfast. We are heading out because it's gonna be a long day, and my experience says that we shouldn't go too late because the sun is gonna be hot. So let's go to our motorcycle. This is our ride for today. We got a bigger motorcycle because we know it's gonna be a long day, and I got my Mirella cam with me. These are gonna be the shots that come from the motorcycle. We are about halfway in the direction of Haad Rin, which is about 18 kilometers from Thong Nai Pan. And here we have a great view. And this is actually the restaurant that's halfway on the island. And I remember the first time when we came to Koh Phangan, this was the furthest part that we could reach in the direction of Thong Nai Pan. So the first time we were in Koh Phangan, we never made it to the beach. The only way you could get there in that time was with a pickup truck. And with a motorcycle it was just not possible because there was too many dangers that you would slip away. And I will try to see if I can find some footage of the past on how it looked. Along the road you have these big trees, and they call these the Yang Na tree, and this is the biggest one on the island, and they are absolutely huge. Welcome to Haad Rin Beach, and Haad Rin means sunrise, and this is the famous beach where they have the full moon parties. Somebody is using the beach. So this is the most southern part of Koh Phangan. And during the full moon party they have these big stages here, and this beach is completely packed with people partying and drinking. And you can see the natural beauty of this beach. The full moon party that takes place here every month is the reason why everybody thinks that Koh Phangan is just a party island. And it is definitely a party island. You have the full moon party, you have the no moon party, the half moon party, but the island has a lot more to offer, and that's what I want to show you today. Just to have an idea what we're doing today, this is Thong Nai Pan, where we just started, and we just drove here through the jungle to the southern point of the island. We are here at Haad Rin, so there are actually two beaches, Haad Rin Nok, which is the sunrise beach, and then you have Haad Rin Nai, which is the beach where you have a sunset. And now we're gonna go along the south coast all the way up north. There are some nice beaches over here, then there to Koh Ma, and then we're gonna end it here at Malibu Beach, and then all the way back. And here, for example, this is Bottle Bay. We're not gonna go there today because it's only accessible by boat. And here on the east coast, you have a few very nice beaches that are also only accessible by boat, and we just don't have time to show you. We're here in Sala, which is the pier where you arrive with the ferry from Suratani, Koh Samui and Koh Tao. And there's a small village here where you have a nice night market, but besides the night market there's not that much to do, and it's better to just go to the beaches. At the Thong Sala port you also find this old navy ship, and this is a landing craft. And it's interesting, you have one as well in Krabi. If you're on your way to Koh Phi Phi in the port of Krabi, you have one of those ships as well. And actually at the entrance of the Chao Phraya there is also an old navy ship. So interesting. Anyway, we are not here for navy ships. Let's move on. Just north of Thong Sala you have Beck's Resort, and this is just any resort, but the reason why I'm here is because this is the first place that we stayed on Koh Phangan together with my brother and his girlfriend. So this one is also for Raymond and Anna, if you remember this one. And it has a nice sunset here. And one of these bays, what I was talking about, that don't really have a name. The sun goes under over there, perfect view. Very nice, we have very good memories of this place, right? We are right on time to see the Lompraya ferry go in the direction of Koh Tao. The beaches here on the west coast are very long and shallow. It's low tide now, and Koh Phangan actually means the island of the sandbanks, and I think this would be the typical location to explain this. A lot of wildlife here, nice. This beach is called Haad Chao Pao, and this is one of these perfect examples of small beaches that you will find everywhere along the west coast. And these kind of accommodations are not going to be too expensive. Secret beach. Welcome to Haad Son, or Secret Beach. Well, There are quite a few people, it's not that secret, but there's a nice resort here, and this is a perfect space if you want to go and have a drink and a snack. If you want a coffee halfway, you can come here to What's Cup, and they have an amazing view of Haad Yao. So welcome to Haad Yao, or Big or Long Beach. Haad Yao is the longest beach on Koh Phangan, and this is a very popular beach. Also for foreigners, quite a lot of people decide to live in this area. So we're almost at the last beach of the west coast on the north side, and this is Haad Salad, or Pirate Beach or Pirate Bay, and it got its name from the pirates that were always using this as a hideout to fix their ships. There are some nice places on the beach. At the most northern part of the west coast, and this is the Haad Beach, and here you also find Koh Ma Island, and I hope that the tide is low enough so that we can walk to the island. So here we're at the beach, and there you have the connection to Koh Ma. Yeah, this is very similar to the one that I showed you on Koh Tao. It's nice to see how nature creates these kind of places, right? Hello. So I remember the last time that we were here at high tide, and then it's not possible to walk. It's funny, you see all the fish. So I made it to the other side so that you guys don't have to do it. But what I said, you can check the tides online. And I would say there is a 2-hour window before the low tide and after that you can come here. But I would recommend to come here before, so that you don't get stuck on the island. So now I'm marooned. See, there is a pier over there as well. There's not much to do on this island except from walking it. So maybe now you guys understand why Koh Phangan is one of my favorite islands in Thailand. I would say it's definitely my favorite in the Gulf of Thailand. It is my favorite together with Koh Lipe, which is in the south. It's an island that has everything. You have the full moon party here at Haad Rin, which also is an experience to just go there one time. But that doesn't mean that this is a party island only. This is an island with a lot of beautiful nature. I would recommend to come and visit Koh Phangan. Along the coast you find several very nice viewpoints as well. And this is a view of the Chao Pao Beach, where we can also find Malibu Beach. Also a very nice place, and this is not a big beach, but this is Malibu Beach. I've mentioned it already a couple of times in this video, and this is part of Malibu Beach bungalows, and this is next to the Chao Pao Bay, and this is just a nice place to have a drink. There's a bar here where you can buy some soft drinks or a beer. I actually don't know if this is artificial or real because it looks too perfect. Sawadee krap. This is an ideal place if you just want to relax, sit under the trees, and the natural shade, of course, is always the best. This bay in front, there's not really too much to do. It's more like a port, but it is the place where you go to if you want to go in the direction of Bottle Beach, which is over there. So let's go and get ourselves a drink. Here we are at the most northern beach next to Malibu Beach. This is Chao Pao, and from here you can take the taxi boat to Bottle Beach, and it's 200 baht one way, 400 baht return, which is quite a good price, and it's about a 10-minute taxi boat ride. So in my videos I always try to put a bit of culture, so we make a stop here at the Chinese temple, and this is on the way from Chao Pao towards the pier. So here you have a good view on how the island looks in its interior. It's green and mountainous. This is also the reason why you cannot fly to Koh Phangan, because there is no flat space to make an airport. This is a very hilly island. Besides two beaches at Thong Nai Pan, this is the only beach that I will show you on the east side, and this is Haad Sadet, and this is part of a national park, so that's why you have to pay an entrance fee, 100 Thai baht for the foreigner and 50 baht for the Thai. And along the east coast you have 4 or 5 of these kind of small bays. Koh Phangan is also famous for the waterfalls, and we didn't have time to visit waterfalls here, but this is the one at Haad Sadet. And yeah, it's worth checking the waterfalls out. Halfway on the way to Haad Sadet, you'll find this memorial of King Rama V, or Chulalongkorn. And Chulalongkorn was a very popular king in the Thai history, and the university is named after him. So there are two Thong Nai Pans. This is Thong Nai Pan Yai, and this is also the place where we stayed the first time when we came here. Hey boy, how are you? How are you? Yeah, that's how you are, right? Yeah. And this is Yai as in the long beach, and then behind the rocks there, that's where we are staying, and that's Thong Nai Pan Noi, as in little Thong Nai Pan. And Thong Nai Pan Noi are a bit more luxury bungalows, and this is for a better budget. Here you have a beautiful sunset. And let's see if the beach is still how I remember. There was a place called Flip Flop Pharmacy and something with pirate or something, but let's have a look. Beautiful beach. So we are going to have a drink here at Thong Nai Pan Yai in the Flip Flop Pharmacy. We had a long day visiting beaches. So this morning we started at Thong Nai Pan Noi, but we are ending here at Thong Nai Pan Yai. I think this is the nicest beach on the island, the nicest beach on Koh Phangan. I hope you enjoyed this update regarding the beaches of Koh Phangan. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe, drop me a line, and see you guys in my next video.